Harambe became a meme, and a funny one at that. Many were laughing about the situation, but understandably not the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden. What better way to move forward than a forced premature hippo birth?
Fiona the Hippo is accused of being a carefully orchestrated distraction from one of Cincinnati's biggest controversies. The prosecution will argue she was a carefully orchestrated psy-op. The defense says, nah. This is The People versus Fiona. This is The People versus Fiona the Hippo, and court is now in session. It is my unfortunate duty to say that Fiona the Hippo has been charged with being a psy-op, or psychological operation, put on in order to distract the people of Cincinnati and the world from the death of Harambe. It was in almost every piece of marketing material. If anyone's shocked, that's kind of on you. Now, as our lovely jury this evening, it is my job to swear you in. So can everybody please raise their right hands? Now, do you, the jury, by answer of yea or nay, understand the charges as they have been submitted to this court? Yay. Perfect. And do you, the jury, promise you'll respect me, David, because I kind of need it right now? Yeah. All right, hell yeah. Now, are we ready to intro our attorneys this evening? On behalf of Fiona, the court recognizes Cody Hughes as lead attorney defending Fiona the Hippo. And on behalf of the people suing Fiona, give it up for Brantley Georgia. Now, will both attorneys please raise their right hand? Do both of you understand the charges I read to the jury and your obligations to your clients to give them an opening statement, questions for the witnesses, and closing statements making your case for them? You do have microphones.
Yippee.
Do you understand that failure to represent your case will not only bring dishonor upon your households and your ancestors, but land you in big, big trouble with the powers that be in this here comedy court?
Yes.
Yes.
Finally, do you understand that I actually don't hold enough power to follow through on any of the aforementioned trouble, and everything will probably be fine career-wise for you?
Yes.
Yes.
Let the record show we are in session, everybody. Hey-o. Now, due to an unfortunate incident just a mere year ago, I now, as the judge, have to lay out my biases for everybody. For those that were not hip to it, about a year ago, we put Drake on trial, and I got caught wearing a Fuck Drake t-shirt. And so now I have to lay out my biases for folks because it has been told that I am not a fair judge, and I'm here to snuff that out. So I, David Stewart, submit my biases to the court. As it pertains to Fiona, I was a simple man once. What you can see here is 2 mugs. 2 mugs is all you need as a man who lives alone and never cared about Fiona the Hippo in his life. Then I started dating and eventually moved in with a Fiona girl. After that, the collection grew. I am now in possession of 10-ish mugs in total, more than half of which are themed after the rubbery-skinned inspiration for the Michelin Man. Some might come to my home and be like, how could you possibly put her on trial? You must love her since you drink your coffee from her whimsical limited edition run of promotional dishware. To that I say, not unlike frat boys talking about women after a long night of drinking during a dry spell, pussy is pussy, and I'll put my coffee in anything at this point. As it pertains to my personal life, my biases are I'm in love with a girl named Andy. She is on record as loving Fiona. This is a grown woman. At the time this was photographed, she was 35 years old. And she can be seen here scouring Hippo Cove to find Fiona so that she can celebrate the water cow's birthday. She searched high and low for her best friend, who does not know she exists, by the way, before finally giving up. Here we can see her getting a picture of with one of the big cats instead. Still wearing the hippo ears, hoping no one will notice. Unfortunately, unless you are blind, you can notice. This is not Fiona. So while I am generally indifferent to Fiona, for the sake of the person who sleeps mere inches from me and is small and quiet enough to kill me, not unlike a ninja in my own home, I do have a small bit of bias in favor of Fiona for my own well-being. And finally, as it pertains to the Cincinnati Zoo, I actually used to work at the Cincinnati Zoo. As you can see here, it was a good time. Some might even think, wow, he must be biased because he spent so much time in tiny Midwestern Disney's Animal Kingdom. He clearly loves them. But those people would be mistaken. I was fired from the Cincinnati Zoo for not, quote, being happy enough. Which, despite being a fatter, more Republican, but less anti-Semitic Disney, is a pretty Disney thing of them to do. So because of this, while I may not hold bias against Fiona herself, I do hold a bit of bias when it comes to the Cincinnati Zoo. I recently went on the local news to talk about this bias and admit it openly before the trial, and was met with the opposition you could expect from mainstream media when attacking a perceived hallowed institution. This is what happened.
So May at Commonwealth features comedy shows ranging from nationally touring headliners to shows entirely in Spanish. There's some sketch comedy shows and also a comedy mock trial. So today we have the comedian that we love and the content director, David Stewart, in the studio, kind of breaking down what you guys have on tap for this coming month.
Honestly, I am mostly here to talk about the people versus Fiona. I might be biased because, you know, a mere 20 years ago, a young man might have been fired from the zoo.
Okay, all right.
Might have not been happy enough to blow the bubble wand outside of the gift shop.
Yeah.
And boy, would it be sad if that man went on to be a comedian and decide, you know, 20 years is long enough to have revenge.
Yeah, and then have fun at the, you know. I love it, man.
It'd be sad if he went on the news and talked about how he'd like to kind of drag the Cincinnati Zoo just a little bit for fun.
We love the Cincinnati Zoo, by the way.
We love the Cincinnati Zoo, by the way.
I do.
But to go and have some fun when you didn't pick up that bubble wand.
Pick up that bubble wand.
Hey, you know, it's not my fault. My parents... that summer, you know? Who knows?
I love it.
Who thought it would be, you know...
And now you're back with a vengeance.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I didn't want to be happy. Maybe my life was crumbling. Who knows?
I love it, man.
I love it, man.
So as you can see, the mainstream fake news is out to get me too. Not the only thing I have in common with Donald Trump. No, I'm just kidding. So that's it. That's my statement of bias. I cried laughing making that, so thank you for that. Next, I did reach out to both the zoo and Fiona for a statement on this trial today. And unsurprisingly, Fiona said nothing. She is a hippo. The zoo also chose to remain silent. Coincidence? I think not. Although one former employee named Lloyd Johnson, who used to work with both Fiona and Harambe as a caretaker at the zoo, reached out and said, "You best not be messing with my girl." And then said, "You must have fucked up bad to get fired from the zoo." Which felt a little personal. And as we saw, unless we're blaming me for my parents' divorce, to which I say, who are you, my dad? I think I'm in the right no matter what both the zoo and the crooked fake news media might have to say about it. So, everyone join me in saying, fuck the zoo! You guys really left me hanging there. Now, up next, we have our opening statements from our attorneys. Now, Brantley Georgia will be going first, as she is representing the people and suing young Fiona. So please, give it up for Brantley.
Before we start what can only be described as these difficult proceedings, I'm going to ask all of us to bow our heads in a moment of silence. And then I didn't cue it, but there was supposed to be a gunshot that played. I'm not tech savvy. Good evening, I'm Brantley Georgia, and today I will be telling you the story, the full story of Fiona, a story that does not even start with her, but starts instead in a small town in Texas, miles and years away from the tragedy that struck on May 28th, 2016, at the heart of Cincinnati, that then became a joke not only to the nation, but the world at large. I am, of course, talking about Harambe. Onlookers and anyone on the internet were able to watch as a rifle's bullet lodged its way into flesh, then sinew, then bone, then brain, until it landed firmly in the interior of Harambe's skull. A child's life was saved, but Harambe was lost. But Harambe was no stranger to tragedy. Coming from the humble beginnings at the Gladys Porter Zoo in Brownsville, Texas, born in 1999, Harambe was just a western lowland gorilla in eastern Texas trying to get by. And that's hard. That's tough. You want to know what else is tough? Watching your mother, sister, and younger brother be gassed to death in front of you. On January 6, 2021, I cannot account for my father's whereabouts. Hold on. On January 6, 2002, at the Gladys Porter Zoo, chlorine tablets were left too close to a space heater. These tablets then melted, dissolved into the air, and with no way of escape, inadvertently gassed the entire western lowland gorilla exhibit at the zoo. This is true. Kayla, Harambe's mother, Makako, his brother, and Uzuri, his younger sister, all died that day. They asphyxiated in front of Harambe. This is true. You can read it on Wikipedia. I was shocked. I was like, for real? That sucks. It is unknown whether he neurologically received any damage from the gas. I'm no scientist, but I'm saying that shit probably never left him. I'm still haunted about the time in gym class in 9th grade when I tried to do the splits, but right as I went too low, I let out a fart akin to some sort of brass instrument in front of the entire class. Sometimes I close my eyes at night and I hear that toot like it's a trumpet solo in a big brass band USO show. But there's no big brass band, it's just me on stage tooting away. So I'm assuming that probably never left him. Harambe then did what many preteens dread, moved into his dad's house full-time. Harambe's full-time at his dad's house was pretty difficult, full of dinners that were just microwave fish sticks. He was bullied at school. The other kids called him fat because western lowland gorillas weigh 320 to 421 pounds on average, much more than a human child. They called him slow due to his lumbering walk. They called him gay because he loved the hit TV show Ryan Murphy's Glee. Yeah, Harambe was a gleek, both homophobic and gay. It didn't help that every year he walked the mile with Cookie Monster Pajama Girl. But in 2014, things started looking up Harambe. He was moved to the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Gardens, and he was placed in the gay gorilla enclosure with a nice lesbian couple. And no, I won't be elaborating. But then on May 28th, 2016 happened, and we all know the story. A 3-year-old boy fell into the enclosure, and Harambe acted as a wild animal does, unpredictably. Zoo guests began to scream, and Harambe brought the boy further into the enclosure, and a difficult decision had to be made. Much like George telling Lenny to look at the flowers, or Christy Gnome anytime a dog looks the wrong way at her, the trigger was pulled. Thankfully, the boy was fine, but the zoo's reputation was not. Much like chlamydia in my undergraduate theater department, Harambe's death, now recorded and available to anyone online, went viral. We all know the internet loves to beat a dead horse, but this time it was a dead gorilla, and beat him off they did. Suddenly, everyone had a say or a hot take about Harambe. When running for president in 2016, Donald Trump said, quote, "It was almost like a mother holding a baby," which to me answers a lot of assumptions I had about Trump's mother and how she probably swang baby Trump around until his face sort of flomped on the side of a wall and made his head all flat. All this to say, Harambe became a meme, and a funny one at that. In the 2016 election, he even pulled 5%. For context, that's more than Green Party nominee and crystal healing fiend Jill Stein at 2%. The phrase "dicks out for Harambe" became a sensation. My first week of college, it was actually my alarm because a bunch of boys would go into the quad and shout it before their 8 a.m.s, and that's how I knew I was late. Many were laughing about the situation, but understandably not the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Gardens, who stated, "We are not amused by the memes and petitions and signs about Harambe. Our zoo family is still healing, and the constant mention of Harambe makes moving forward more difficult for us." A week later, the Cincinnati Zoo deactivated their Twitter account. But moving forward, I get it, linear progression. Move to the next better thing. And you know what they all say? What better way to move forward than a forced premature hippo birth? Enter Fiona. On January 24th, 2017, BB, a 17-year-old Nile hippo, had a premature baby hippo ripped forth from her large, protruding, and rigid hippo vulva. Out came Fiona, the zoo's ticket to moving forward, and much like Erica Kirk after her tragedy, not only did they move forward, but they also moved on up in the public eye. Fiona the Hippo was an accidental preemie. Clock that, keep it in your pocket for later. She was born underweight, and to make matters worse, she refused milk from her mother, BB, which I have to say is a little inconsiderate. Hippo milk is full of wonderful nutrients and has an almost matcha-like aftertaste due to their grass and fruit diet. Brantley, how do you know this, you may be asking? Well, I'll tell you. You can buy a lot on the internet. What I have here is a small batch of hippo teat milk, homegrown in Oregon. It is 100% organic hippo milk, and it tastes great. I employ my fellows to try some now.
I don't know if it's the milk or Brantley drinking before me.
Do it. That's right. A nice, creamy yet earthy taste. Consensus. Fiona was being a fussy bitch.
Don't like it.
And if BB would let me, I would suckle from her teat any day. Visualize that.
Chug,
Discarded.
chug. Punch a hole in it like you're shotgunning a beer.
Fiona was being a fussy bitch. She didn't want the milk. Was this a baby hippo becoming testy or a sign of things to come? Fiona was eventually switched to a formula made in tandem with the Cincinnati Children's Hospital. A costly endeavor, I'm sure. But grow she did. And in February 2017, she took her first steps. Then, months later in May, she was introduced to the media. And what a little darling she became. Suddenly, the Cincinnati Zoo was getting a lot of press. This time, all positive press, all about Fiona, the little hippo that could. So small, but such a big personality. The Fiona Show went live on Facebook later that year. But we've seen this all before, haven't we? A young girl in the public eye. She even gets her own TV show with her name all over it. But then the girl starts to age. The girl realizes she's being exploited, and the girl can't escape the public eye. We've seen it again and again. A child star stuck in what should be a dream but becomes a nightmare, and a nightmare that over time they cannot escape. There's a theory that you crystallize at the age you become famous. This is why Taylor Swift deals with interpersonal problems with the nuance of a 15-year-old, or why RFK approaches most problems with the intelligence of a 6-month baby. Fiona got stuck as a petulant, premature hippo, one that wouldn't accept the help she so clearly needs. You may be thinking, what's wrong with Fiona? She needs help? Yes, she does. Tonight, I will share with you information from sealed documents made during the Association of Zoos and Aquariums accreditation process of the Cincinnati Zoo, and the truth of Fiona will come to light. Because Fiona being famous for 15 minutes wasn't enough for the zoo's PR team. They pulled a Kris Jenner, they beat that dead horse, put a layer of foundation and shapewear on it, and then beat that shit again. They made their cash water cow. Fiona was the moment as a baby. She was on the news frequently. They made murals of her. They would photobomb proposals. The Cincinnati Ballet even did a Fiona dance number during the Nutcracker because Fiona is commerce. Fiona means business, from plushies to prints, mugs to shirts, a book series, even a full-length musical. Fiona became capitalism's cog quickly. But unlike Britney Spears, Fiona can't get a break from her conservatorship because she's a semi-aquatic mammal. The zoo was like Billy Ray Cyrus, more than willing to sell off their daughter and ruin her sense of self for some more cash. Ironically, did you all know that the meaning of Harambe means communal labor in Swahili? I'm just saying. Back to the point. You can sell a hippo's likeness, you can pimp them out and exploit them, but a hippo isn't Shirley Temple child star. No, a hippo is a bloodthirsty creature. And if they have a Lindsay Lohan-sized crash out, lives will be lost. If you weren't aware, hippos are one of the most dangerous animals. Why, you may ask? They look so lovable. Wrong. On average, the wild hippos will kill about 500 people each year, a statistic that I found on Reddit and won't fact check because it fits in line with my arguments. But aren't hippos herbivores? Do they even eat meat? No, they don't want to eat you. They just want to thrash you until you're dead and then spit you out. They have a bite force of over 1,800 PSI, which I didn't fully understand, so I tried to fill my car tires up that high. And now I have no tires, they exploded. So if you would like to donate to my Venmo to give me money for my tires, I would love that. Here's my QR code on the screen. Anyway, hippos are vicious and territorial and overall loose cannons. You know what that can also describe? A former child star strung out on cocaine. Now, what do you think would happen if those two were combined? Chaos! According to the internet, reports of bags of cocaine have been found in Fiona's bedside table. In 2025, she was pulled over 5 times on zoo property, and every time she failed the breathalyzer test administered. Because it happened on zoo property, it was never reported to the public at large. There's currently a video circulating of Fiona snorting ketamine off a coffee table and then immediately biting a chimpanzee. Later that night on the video, Fiona was recorded trash-talking the zoo's brand new baby, Daisy the bonobo, who's just 3 weeks old at the time. Quote, "I don't care if she's a baby. I'll fucking chomp that stupid little monkey bitch. I'll fuck her up. I'm a star, you hear me? I'm a fucking star." Later that week, Fiona was caught trying to 3D print a handgun, a difficult task with webbed feet. When investigators asked why she was printing the gun, Fiona gave no answers, but they did find a photo of baby Daisy with the word whore written in all caps with lipstick on it. For her safety, Fiona has been placed under house arrest. Now she must spend all of her time with her mother, Bibi, her younger brother, Fitz, and Fitz's father, Tucker. A full house. A full house that cost $73 million to develop and was developed in 2015 before Bibi was pregnant, months before Harambe's death. Well before any tragedy had struck the Cincinnati Zoo. It just seems odd how fast the zoo was able to pivot. How miraculous their hippo gave birth prematurely. How wonderful that all the headlines were now positive. But back to the now. It seems house arrest does not agree with Fiona. Cooped up and bored, Fiona has spent more time online. She's been messaging suitors frequently, and she has learned that some are not so faithful. What you are about to see is an artist's rendering of Fiona's nudes that were leaked. Since she is underage, we will not show the actual images, but just to give you an idea, I'll warn you, it is quite upsetting. I'm so sorry you all had to see this. There were more pictures, of course, that I will not show you, but if you Google image search Euphoria season 3, you'll basically see the same stuff, but with Sydney Sweeney instead of a hippo. Fiona was never meant for this. And when I say I'm anti-Fiona, I'm not saying that to the 100-pound premature hippo. I'm saying that to the jaded child star with a natural bloodlust that may never be satiated. I'm saying that to the managers and the PR teams. I'm saying that to the industry that exploits them and sells them over and over. And I've done my research. I went to go talk to Fiona, but as we can see here in this picture, I came at the wrong time. Apparently the zoo's been giving her the Judy Garland special, a shot of speed every morning for filming and press, and then hippo tranks in the evening, in the hopes that she won't have a tantrum and accidentally kill a zookeeper if they don't bring her a fresh enough watermelon. I fear that if she continues on this path, we'll see a child star fall further than we ever have. It won't be like Brittany or Demi. There will be no recovery. There will just be an 800-pound hippo high on cocaine and pent-up feminine rage. I have given you a lot to think about, but I'm not done. More will come to light as the night continues on. But I like to think about it like this. What's best for the world, the zoo, and Cincinnati? But also, what's best for Fiona? That's all I'll be saying at this time.
Wow, that is quite the opening statement. Mr. Hughes, are you ready to give your opening statement?
Yes.
The floor is yours.
Thank you. I work. I'm the zoo's lawyer, and we're a nonprofit, so I make about $14 an hour. We don't have slideshow technology, so. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is Fiona a psy-op? The accusation is almost laughable. The beautiful Fiona is charged with being a psy-op to save the zoo's reputation after the death of Harambe, the nasty gorilla who got what he was asking for, according to Gallup polls, which is, of course, a poll conducted among zoo animals that Gallup. Oh no, these accusations will never stick to Fiona, the star of the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden. How could they? Hippopotamus skin secretes a highly acidic substance referred to as blood sweat because of its red-orange pigment, even though blood sweat is neither blood nor sweat. Who here is brave enough to pin these baseless accusations upon her sizzling flesh? A psy-op involves strategy. A psy-op involves timing. A psy-op involves multiple parties working in unison. What seems more likely to you? Fiona's parents, Bibi and Henry, God rest his soul, got into the fermented pumpkins one night and Henry got some enrichment time at Bibi's behind-the-scenes tour? Or did a secret cabal of zookeepers artificially inseminate the unsuspecting Bibi? How would that even work? One zookeeper jerks Henry off while one zookeeper catches it and dumps it into Bibi's giant pussy while one zookeeper holds it open. Mind you, this was 2016, artificial insemination, or AI, as it is literally referred to in zoological communities, wasn't advanced as it is now. Now, hippopotamus AI is as good as the real thing. But you have to remember, this was back in 2016. Hippopotamus AI looked a lot like Will Smith eating spaghetti. People could tell the difference. The accusations simply do not make sense. Fiona had no control over the timing of her own birth. If she did, that would make her Marty McFly, and we all know Marty McFly is permanently housed at the insect house. Imagine if a fly was up there. As I see it, Fiona was simply born at the wrong place in the wrong time. That is not a crime. Who amongst us do not resent the circumstances of our own birth? I know I do. Does wishing I was dead make me a criminal? I don't think so. I think it makes me like Harambe, that nasty ape who committed suicide by cop. Now, I know it is disputed as to whether or not Harambe actually committed suicide, since they never found a note. That is, until today. I apologize for introducing undisclosed evidence so late in the trial. I do not mean to turn this into a kangaroo court. Lord knows that we're already pretty close, given that I move via hopping because my hips are fused together, and my uterus can pause a pregnancy for up to 2 months. And my sweat smells like maple syrup. And my balls are in front of my penis. Classic kangaroo humor. But I digress. Harambe's suicide note reads, "Give bullet me, give eat bullet, me eat bullet, give me eat bullet, give me you." That's a good joke. You don't get it, but it's good. The longest sentence that a gorilla ever spoke in sign language was that sentence, but with orange. Okay, it's a terrific joke. You don't have to clap. Don't do it. Don't do it. Fiona is innocent of all wrongdoing regarding the death of Harambe. If the zoo survived because Fiona was born, then she must not be regarded with suspicion, but rather gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I will prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Fiona isn't a psy-op, and the only thing she is guilty of are some very preliminary plans to, and these are her words, blackfish her trainers.
Cody Hughes, everybody. Now it's time to start bringing up our witnesses. The first witness is a bench witness, which means I've chosen them specifically. And so now everybody, let's welcome Wayne and Eloise Memmott, or otherwise known as a typical zoo-going family, for questioning. Let's bring them up, please.
No, you can't have a sip. This is Daddy's drink. This is Daddy's special zoo drink. You want to sit in the chair with me? Come on, sit in the chair with me. All right, where's the bathrooms? Do you need to go potty?
No.
All right, cool. All right.
Now, Mr. and Ms. Memmott, I brought you up here to establish you as sort of a grounding witness, because Lord knows the witness list gets crazier from here. And I would just like to ask you, how often do you go to the zoo?
Too often. How often do we go to the zoo?
A lot.
A lot.
Now, would you say Fiona is one of your favorite parts of going to the zoo?
Is Fiona your favorite part?
Yeah.
No.
Wayne, that's interesting. What is your favorite part of the zoo, Wayne?
Leaving?
Interesting. I'm seeing an interesting dichotomy here. Now, in your time seeing Fiona, have you ever felt maybe something was off?
Yeah. Because now she's an adult and they just have 3 adult hippos and I don't know which one is Fiona. I can't tell you how many times I've taken a picture of my daughter with one of the other ones. Yeah, go ahead.
Is Fiona really an adult?
Yeah, is Fiona an adult hippo now?
Beats me.
Does anybody know? Well, anyway, they all look the same. Also, it's been enough time that there's a new baby hippo there, and I often think that that's still Fiona, but it's not. And
Interesting.
but that's it. Otherwise, there is something that's really bothered me about the Fiona exhibit. What are all those fish doing? Where do they go at night? Are they just there the whole time? Do they have names? There's a lot of them. Why don't they take over the hippo tank? That's what I wonder about, and also I wonder where she is because it's the most crowded part of the zoo.
Now,
Oh yeah, you want to say something? Go ahead.
please do.
Hippos eat fish.
There you have it, folks. They eat fish. Is this good cotton candy? I don't think they eat fish. But she's 5. You let her believe in herself.
Let the record show we are open to lying to children here, okay? As long as it helps them out.
And feeding them cotton candy at 9 o'clock at night. Don't question my parenthood.
Now, Eloise, this next question is for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would it ruin your tiny little life to find out that Fiona may or may not be the world's worst thing that's ever happened at the Cincinnati Zoo?
Fiona's my favorite person.
Yes, it would.
I'll take that as a yes. Yes, I will take that as a yes.
David.
Well, with that being said, Cody, you do have your work cut out for you, and it is now your witness.
Great. Do I have to stand?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, you want some cotton candy?
Yeah, I'd love some cotton candy. Thank you, Wayne. Which do you like, blue or pink better?
I like pink.
Yeah, it's pretty good. My cord is caught. This is my first time.
It's around your foot.
This is my first time performing law. Dang, that's good. Eloise, do you know Harambe?
Daddy told me about him.
Good father. Good father. I'm a good father.
Not 1/2 hour ago.
When your dad described Harambe to you, did Harambe sound better than your favorite person, Fiona?
It sounds sad since he died.
Yeah. Good father. Good father. I tell the truth. I don't lie to my children.
That's not true. He said that Harambe was darted. And he said the green room was green. Okay, okay. Do you follow? No. Would you? Okay, you've never met Harambe. You've never seen him. Just heard of him today. Would you rather Harambe be alive or Fiona?
Fiona.
No further questions.
All right, Brantley, it is your turn to question the just most adorable little people on this stage right now.
She's asking us questions.
All right. If Fiona wasn't at the zoo, what would be the best part of the zoo?
Giraffe.
Ooh, okay. Do you, and this might sound like a weird question, do you think poop is funny?
Yeah.
All right, I'm a little
me
derailed.
too. The witness says yes.
I'm a little derailed. Did you know that hippos poop over 400 pounds a day?
No.
Yeah. And then they fling it around. So they whip their tail like this, and then it makes the poop sprinkler everywhere.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
You're 40 pounds, so that's like 10 of you. It's a lot of poop, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like 2 daddies. It's 2 daddies worth of poop.
This is for you.
Okay.
Male hippos are known to commit infanticide. Do you believe you really want your children exposed to behavior like that?
Oh yeah. I hope they don't do it in front of my kid. No. I don't. I hope that he doesn't choose that day to do that. It's always a gamble at the zoo, but you know, you hope.
Eloise, if you could ask Fiona one question, what would it be?
Why are you a grown-up?
And that's a good point.
Great question.
Yeah.
Great question.
And then lastly, if I actually don't have a question, but I just want you to say more stuff. Which hippo do you think is the best? Is it Fiona or Fitz?
Fiona.
Even though Fitz is still a baby?
I think he is.
He is?
Fiona's better.
Fiona's
Next
better?
question.
All right.
I'll ask a question.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to get at the zoo?
Dippin' Dots.
Oh,
Dang right.
I actually was going to follow up when you said that your next favorite thing at the zoo was giraffes. It was my thought before that it was actually Dippin' Dots, and so I was really going to grill you about
did.
lying on the stand.
You did say Dippin' Dots downstairs.
Yeah. Eloise, are you aware of what perjury is? Wonderful. We have some cops in the back that are going to talk to you when you get off the stage. Oh, no.
I rest my case.
Do you have any more questions for us, Eloise?
No.
All right,
Do you have any
well,
questions for them?
No.
Do you all have questions for Eloise?
Are you ready to go to bed?
No.
well, with that, the questioning rests for these fine witnesses. Please get up for them.
Yay!
On to the next exhibit, right, Wayne?
Next to each other, excuse me, sorry. There's that, you go around and you're like, oh, maybe it's a ramp. No, this one's a stairway.
One more time for Wayne and Eloise, everybody. Now, up next, the witness for Fiona is none other than the aforementioned Fritz the Hippo. Give it up for Fritz.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you so much. I hope it's okay. I'm going to be filming this live on Venmo Reels. Thank you, folks. Thank you so much.
Fritz, you seem to have grown.
Oh, thank you so much. It's mostly in girth. Thank you. Thank you. You know, if a hippo was my size, he'd have abs. That's what I always say. Guys, it's okay if you guys want to leave because they are going to be posting the whole show on gas station TV. So, posting on gas station TV. Is it too early for a merch drop?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's wait till after the questioning from your attorney, Brantley Georgia.
Thank you so much.
Fritz, how does it feel to always come in second place?
Second place to who? I mean, seriously.
Your sister, Fiona?
Okay. First off, we only have less followers on Facebook because it got hacked last year. So if that's what we're talking about, my Facebook followers, we can just put that aside.
Okay. You currently live with Fiona as well as your father, and then you're and Fiona's mother, BB.
Yeah, we're all roommates.
Yeah. How's that living situation?
It's pretty good. I've been staying at a 2-bedroom bench, 2 bed, 1 bath. I don't live with them anymore. I've been moved out for a little bit.
Fitz, is Fiona ever inappropriate with you?
With me? I mean, she's saying a lot of inappropriate things about our follower counts.
How's your relationship with your dad, Tucker?
That's pretty good. Not as good as Fiona's.
Are you aware that Fiona is on birth control?
mean, well, it's not because of me if you're asking that.
Are you aware that Fiona is fucking your dad?
Excuse me? Folks.
Zoo officials have officially reported Fiona and Tucker have been regularly mating in the same enclosure as you and BB.
Okay, not a big deal. I was on Epstein's carousel, okay? That's why I got more followers than him. Got more followers than her. Is it too early for a merch drop?
You're gonna
Folks, I'm
need
gonna be selling dicks out for Harambe, dicks in for Ruth Bader Ginsburg shirts right after the show, right where you came in.
Fitz, how does it feel to know that it's not your fault that Fiona's just become this symbol, and it's not your fault that you're always coming in second place?
Second place. Okay, first off, I'm a male podcaster in America. I'm I'm in the top 150 places on the charts. Look me up. You guys heard my podcast, 5 Nights with Fritz? 5 Nights with Fritz.
Fritz, my last question is, how does it feel knowing that your dad loves Fiona more than you?
Oh, you don't know that. Okay. No, you don't know that.
Are you sure?
I know that.
That's all I got.
Thank you.
Brantley Georgia, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Cody, it is now your and the zoo's witness.
Can you film this for me? Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Also, can you hand me that milk for authenticity's sake? I'm gonna do a test of this, okay?
Oh no. Oh no.
Folks, that's not hippo milk. I would know. Really close to my mom, okay? First off, a little closer than her with my dad, if you ask me. Second off, you ever heard of the Grimace Shake, sir? You ever heard of the Grimace Shake? Because you're about to see it. You know, my favorite exhibit at the zoo is the breastfeeding area. You mammals are crazy. You're doing shit there I ain't even heard of.
Fritz, I'm gonna have to let you. I'm gonna have to ask you to let your attorney, or let the attorney please question you, or I'll have to treat you as hostile.
Do you have any puns you want me to set you up for?
Oh God. Just don't ask me anything that's a hippo violation, okay? I will get in trouble at work. Hippo violation.
Now, rumor has it that you're being sent to a new zoo.
Yeah. They actually, we're getting the band back together, folks. You guys heard of Zoo Pals? Oink, oink, Zoo Pals. Buzz, buzz. Ribbit. All right! I'm like Little John. You guys know Little John? Yeah! Yeah, he's the guy from Robin Hood. A lot of animals in that movie.
So if Fiona gets convicted today, that means you probably won't have to leave the zoo. How does that feel?
I might even be taking over her Facebook page. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be a great manager for her. She's going to be doing way good in prison. Okay? Getting a lot of hippo feet pics at the Cincinnati State Animal Penitentiary. Taking her to the kill shelter.
Question from the bench: is the state animal penitentiary not the zoo?
It's just where the violent offenders go. This guy knows what I'm talking about. We're putting him to sleep. Let's keep the kid awake. Taking too long. I'm running out of battery on this thing. You got any questions?
Any opinions about Ark Encounters?
Ark Encounters, okay. Well, first, I think that everybody watching Ark Encounters needs to like and subscribe. They need to smash that bell icon so they can see more of my content. Anyway, I thought this was going to be a one-on-one interview. Just if anyone has any questions in the audience, I'll be taking them for the next 45 minutes.
I have actually another question from the bench.
Yes?
Are the rumors true you're next to fight Mike Tyson in the world's dumbest fight?
Yeah. I'm actually taking Jake Paul in the next one.
Oh.
Yup. Second baby hippo, he's beaten to death.
Follow-up question. Would you be willing to take a dive so I can win some money?
Well, let me see your abs.
No.
These are my abdominals we got here. The abs are in the back.
Any further questioning, Cody?
What's your favorite animal at the zoo?
Well, it's in the breastfeeding exhibit. And, gotta be my mom.
No further questions.
Thank you so much.
Fritz the Hippo, everybody! Now, I need everybody to prepare themselves mentally for our next witness. We have none other but the boy from the animal enclosure in which started this all. He's here in this building tonight. Give it up for the one and only reason Harambe died. Give it up, everybody.
It's great to be here, guys. I know you're thinking I look a little different than how I looked then, but guys, guess what? It's been like 10 years, Ever heard of puberty? I mean, people change. It's normal to look different than what you did as a kid. It's like Michael Jackson, right? He had that thing going on. He was one way, now he was another way. He actually just came out with a movie. It's called, or he didn't come out with it, but people came out with it. It's called Michael. Has anyone seen it? Well, we're working on. It's funny because we're working on a movie about my mother. It's called Dumbass. So, and I just want to say up top, it was very sad what happened to Harambe. That sticks with me. I feel bad about it, but it did give me a little bit of joy. To have something next to me die. There's a weird joy in this good emotion that happens. So because of that, years later, I actually got in touch with my close personal friend Joseph Rogan. And he's kind of connected me with some of his Navy SEAL buddies. And they follow me around. They're actually up on the balcony right now. Give it up for them right now. They're up there with, there's about 4 of them. They all have snipers on them. So if anything doesn't go my way tonight, triggers are going to be pulled. So I'm a fucking patriot, and we can get this thing going.
It's a little known fact that the boy who killed Harambe is actually going to be on Kill Tony soon.
Yeah.
Telling his story. But this means that this is the witness for the zoo, so Cody, go for it.
What's your name?
Isaiah Dickerson. Fact check me, come on.
Is there anything that you that sticks out about that day besides the immense joy you felt?
A lot of people don't talk about this. It kind of got swept under the rug, but actually what happened that day to me wasn't the worst thing that happened at the Cincinnati Zoo. You know where I'm going with this? The worst thing that happened actually a few blocks over in the butterfly exhibit. For a couple hours, every time people would go in there, the butterflies were sexually assaulting the people going in there. And no one's talking about that. So I just think that's a little strange that that's never brought up. It never broke the news. So that.
Yeah. It's nice of you to shine light on a struggle that's not yours.
I mean, they were just going crazy on these patrons of the zoo, and they're sweet little butterflies, and it's messed up, man.
And that was the day.
Same day. You guys didn't hear about it though. Look it up.
I'll look it up. Has any other animals ever died near you?
I mean, we'll wait to see what she has to say to me and what my Navy SEAL brothers have to store, but as of right now, no.
Are you calling us
threatening-
animals?
I'm not. You're a mammal. Humans are animals. That's what I'm. And they have snipers.
Any chance you could ask them to stand down?
That's not up to me. I got Joe Rogan on speakerphone back there.
Has the zoo ever reached out to contact you?
To contact me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they actually haven't. They've completely ghosted me.
Kind of like they ghosted Harambe.
Kind of like how they ghosted Harambe.
And are you looking for an apology or an endorsement deal or?
I have all I need up there. I mean, those guys are my life up there.
All right. Do you feel like Fiona has stolen what little fame you gleaned from your day?
In a way, but I'm not worried about that. She can everyone's trying to go viral. I get it. I mean, I'm a big proponent of making funny jack-off sketches online. So I get it. I mean, let them have their thing. They're trying to go viral. It has nothing to do with what happened with me. Maybe the butterflies, but not me. I mean, bless those victims, first of all. It's fucked up what those butterflies did.
Do you want to tell them your handle?
Handle, at Isaiah_Dickerson. I'll share my address after the show.
Okay, final question, I guess. Would you, if you had to pick, who would you rather die next to you?
Okay.
Harambe or Fiona?
If Harambe was still alive? Harambe
I
again?
guess so.
Harambe once again. Bring him back, let's kill him again. And take out those butterflies while we're at it. Can't believe you guys haven't heard of this.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, I was supposed to be on final. Do you want to do your Kill Tony minute?
I'm still kind of tweaking it. Maybe next show. I'll be back.
Thank you.
The defense rests. Brantley, it is now your witness.
I only have one question prepared, but I'll ask more. It's just, how's your head?
My head.
If you watch the video, you hit your head pretty hard when you fall in.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, like I said, puberty. It's all reconstructed up there. Everything's fine. I don't even remember it, really.
Oh, do you remember anything before falling in?
No.
Were you talked to by any zoo employees before falling in?
I mean, this was like, I was 3 years old.
You're 13 now?
Almost 13.
Okay.
12 3/4, but yeah.
Okay. I mean, was there a thought going through your head as you fell in?
I mean, I was just, truly, honestly, I was just, because I kind of had a sense I was just praying for the victims in the butterfly exhibit. That was on my mind.
Mm-hmm. So you were thinking about the victims in the butterfly exhibit, you fall into the gorilla enclosure, you think to yourself, oh God, those poor victims. Mm-hmm. You get grabbed by a gorilla. What's on your mind then?
I got grabbed. They got touched. I mean, it's disgusting what these things did. It was just a spiral. I was angry at my mother. I was angry at the butterflies, but I wasn't angry at the gorilla.
Why were you angry at your mother?
Because she's a dumbass. She let me go in there. She was well, actually, I didn't. She was gone. She was a victim in the butterfly exhibit as well. So it's a tough dynamic that I'm dealing with.
Because legally, she faced no repercussions.
No, she didn't. But we're coming out with a little movie. I don't know if you heard. I'm kind of just here to promote the movie. There'll be more on that.
So Gorilla Harambe, he has you by the foot. He drags you back up out of the trench part of the enclosure and into the top part. At this point, people are panicking. People are taking videos. What's going through your mind besides the butterfly touch incident?
Right.
Anything else? Any other thought going on in that dome besides butterflies touching up on people?
I mean, can I answer that with a question?
Yeah.
What's your game here?
My game is I wrote down one question, and that was how's your head, and now I'm trying to fill time.
Okay. It was nothing was going on. I was 3 years old. It was weird. I was thinking about this moment right now back then. And I've had so many years to prepare for it, and I feel like it's really fallen out from under my feet.
Do you think it's possible that your little 3-year-old body only made it into the enclosure because a zoo employee came in the night before and then whittled away at the wooden fence just enough so if you leaned on it with your little baby boy body hands, it would break, and then you would tumble headfirst, oopsie-doopsie egg style, into the trench and therefore get grabbed by Harambe the gorilla?
Yeah. I mean, look, if that's what happened, that's what happened.
Objection, Your Honor.
Yes?
We don't say trench at the zoo.
That's true.
Water area.
I mean, is that
Sustained.
how I felt?
Is it a possibility? Are you willing to say it's a
Oh,
possibility?
for sure. Yeah, for sure. I don't remember any. I didn't know that's how I fell. I thought I climbed down there on my own doing. Okay. Well then, yeah, for sure.
All right, sick. I rest.
Okay, prosecution rests. Give it up for the boy. Wow, what a trial, everybody. Now it is also time for our closing statements. Brantley, as you opened it up, it is your turn to close this down.
On December 2nd, 1993, drug lord Pablo Escobar died on a rooftop in Medellin. This will have lasting social, political, and environmental effects. Some of you may know Pablo Escobar for his work. He did things like his illegal drug trade, assassinations, bombing, bribery, racketeering, murder, and Mr. Escobar also had a personal private zoo at his home in Colombia. In 1981, he had 4 hippos he imported into Colombia. 3 male, 1 female, fucked ratio, I know. After Mr. Escobar's death, the zoo closed and the hippos escaped into the wild. That was 1993. In 2007, there was an estimated 16 hippos on the loose in this area. In 2014, that grew to 40. In 2019, up to 120 hippos may be living in that area. Population projections estimate that there could be 1,000 within a few decades. Another study in 2023 revealed that the number of existing hippos may be even higher than previously estimated, with already between 181 and 215 individuals. But so far, none of these hippos have been responsible for human fatalities, unlike their Nile counterparts. Why, you may ask? The scientists say they don't know, but I have a theory. Mr. Escobar's franchise thrived on cocaine. I think it's safe to assume that those hippos maybe got in a little bit on it as well. Hippos are also fucking huge. It takes a lot of cocaine for them to go full business major mode. My theory thus proposes that with consistent microdosing of cocaine, these hippos have become chiller and less inclined to kill their undrugged counterparts. I'm saying this because I am prescribed 10 milligrams of Ritalin twice a day. Notice how I haven't killed any of my fucking coworkers yet. I think that this little bit of cocaine in their big hippo bodies is just sort of chilling them out and allowing them to exist in the world. You want to know who else is a hippo and does cocaine? Fiona. And while her drug habit is a problem, down there it could just be a part of the lifestyle. They call it Colombian sober. No alcohol, weed, or Molly, just a little cocaine in the morning and a bedtime bump. Fiona could thrive here if we let her. We've seen it. She's a terror when she's loose. She's harming herself and her family when contained. She's leaking nudes and fucking her stepdad, all while a family can come and look at it through the display windows. Time can't heal all wounds. Many child stars who tailspin out of control can barely get themselves back together. And as much as I keep wishing that the world would just give Jeanette McCurdy a gun and let her go loose on Dan Schneider and the rest of the iCarly writers' room, the world doesn't work that way. And like Brittany, Lindsay, Demi, and Amanda before her, Fiona did do some questionable shit. But isn't she just a product of her environment? A product to be replicated, bought, and sold over and over, exploited by those who claim they want to protect her. Fiona isn't like other hippos. She's not like her mom, or thank fuck, not like Fritz. Fame has changed Fiona. Fiona needs rehab. She needs time to sit and meditate, maybe even write a book about her life. She needs to be out of that enclosure. Seeing videos of her in there now is so reminiscent of those videos of Britney Spears trying on different outfits in her house during COVID, unable to leave due to her conservatorship. We hashtag freed Britney, and now it's time to hashtag free Fiona, asterisk, and footnote, send that bitch to Colombia. I rest my case.
Mr. Hughes, it is your time for closing statements.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, bad things happen at the zoo every day. And good things happen at the zoo every day. But the good things aren't staged just to take your eye off the bad thing that happened. Obviously, if they could, they would. But they can't. For the simple reason that way more bad things happen at the zoo than good things happen at the zoo. The zoo just doesn't have the manpower to jingle keys in the face of the public every time something horrific happens to the animals at the Cincinnati Zoo. Do you know how many different species have gone extinct at the Cincinnati Zoo? When Martha, the last passenger pigeon, drew its last breath at the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden in 1914, do you think the Cincinnati Zoo sent Fiona's great-grandmother to Austria to kick off World War I? In order to distract from Martha's death? How would that work? Did Gavrilo Princip, the Bosnian Serb who assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand, stand atop her thick hide to get a better vantage point? And what about when something too good happens at the zoo? Does the zoo orchestrate something bad to balance it out? When the first Sumatran rhino birthed in human care was born in 2001, did Fiona's dad and 18 of his friends hijack several planes to fly into the Twin Towers in the Pentagon? Do you realize how stupid that sounds? In the words of Kanye West, Bill Cosby innocent, if by Bill Cosby he meant Fiona. Thank you.
Wow. Actually, Cody, I do have some follow-up questions. Did you tell the court that you were, in fact, a former zoo employee?
I didn't tell the zoo. I did not tell. I worked at the zoo last year, and since then I've become a lawyer.
That's quite the come up.
Yeah, it went pretty quick.
Why don't you flash them that polo under that jacket?
Look at that. I'm not supposed to have that. I quit and they said, could you turn those in? And I didn't respond to their emails because I didn't respect them because I was the oldest person in my department.
So, fun fact, when I got fired from the zoo, they made me take the shirt off that day. They made me turn it in and walk out there all chubby and sad.
He was 16, I was 35.
Well, that means we have made it to the very bitter end of our show, which means we have to vote on whether or not Fiona is guilty of being a psy-op. I hope you all followed the threads. So, by a yay, do we, the jury, think that Fiona the Hippo is a psy-op? And just for safety, by nays, do we think that Fiona is guilty of being a psy-op? Unanimous! Suck it, Zoo. Wow, I'd like to thank everybody for being a part of my 20-year revenge scheme against the Cincinnati Zoo. So please give it up for the wonderful performers you saw tonight.